Valentine's Day is often associated with bouquets of flowers, chocolates, and romantic dinners for two. But what if you're not involved in a relationship? Our life coach, Pat Barone of Catalyst Coaching, visits us today with a different perspective on what has been a traditional day for two. Pat, thanks for joining us. Yes. Appreciate having you in. Okay, do singles, the people that you talk to, does people really get into a funk about this, or is this just...
Some people do. You know, there's a lot of media pressure about it, a lot of commercials, and it's become kind of a commercial event. So everyone thinks their Valentine should look like a Hallmark card or something like that. But the actual roots of the holiday are love, and that goes everywhere. It doesn't just go to romantic situations.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we have got some suggestions for Valentine's Day for one. And they start with scheduling some fun activities for yourself.
If there's something that you've always wanted to do, you want to see a show, or if there's a funny DVD you love, you know, do something fun for yourself like that.
Enjoy non-food treats.
This
like
can
what?
be anything from spa-type things, a pedicure, a manicure, a massage for males. I mean, you know, you can do a lot of things that don't involve food, of course, that are real treats.
Yes. Spend time with a friend.
There may be someone that you haven't gotten in contact with for a while. Say you have a friend who's left the country, you could set yourself up with a free Skype account and actually talk to them, see them face to face. Something like that's a great treat to do.
That's a great suggestion. And then just take time to relax.
Right. We live such busy lives that it's really a great time to rejuvenate and, you know, relax.
Okay, and then you've got some really wonderful thoughts on a non-expensive way to create your own personal retreat.
I love the idea of a personal retreat because you can make it exactly what you want it to be. And it's a great idea for Valentine's Day. You know, you start by creating a very quiet, relaxing atmosphere for yourself, and you turn off all the electronics and phones.
Which actually is something that I've started doing at night when I go home. And, you know, I think the recommendation is at least 30 minutes to an hour before you're trying to go to sleep.
Yes.
Get rid of all of these things from where you're at. Journal.
Yes, you know, you can buy yourself a nice journal if, again, you want to give yourself a gift, or you can use scrap paper. It's more important what you write than where you write it.
And just that you write.
Yeah,
right?
It's great that you write. I brought I brought a few topics to write about. Write about your own self, you know, your appreciation of yourself. Write about your next goals in life. We know goals come to fruition a lot more when they're written down. Count your blessings. In fact,
You're big on this.
Research shows if you write down a few things that you're grateful for every night before you go to bed, your life will actually be happier. So that's a sweetness that doesn't have anything to do with candy, of course. Really being grateful. The next one is let go. If there's something from the past that's, you know, got its hook in you, it's a great time to think about that and let it go. Write about it and let it go. Carrying heavy baggage from the past, it will break your back. And it doesn't hurt or punish anyone else. So you might as well just let it go.
And then dream.
Taking a few moments to dream and reconnect to some of the dreams that you might have had when you were younger. That's a great time to do that.
And you have to sometimes step back and take time to do that because otherwise you're just caught up in the minutia of the day-to-day and you forget what your dreams are.
Absolutely.
You wanted to end with a quote today.
Well, you know, there's a quote from Robert Johnson that says, "The only antidote for loneliness is a very strong dose of solitude." Now, what that means to me is when you are with yourself and you can learn to be a friend to yourself, you'll never be lonely. And we all know that terrible lonely feeling of being right with someone and still feeling lonely. Well, you'll never even have that. You'll build better relationships even in the future in your life when you can learn to do that.
So maybe the best gift for yourself, even if you're with a couple, as part of a couple.
It's a great gift.
Give yourself some time alone. Pat, thank you. Some wonderful suggestions for folks in any sort of a relationship. This Valentine's Day. We appreciate hearing your thoughts. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a minute.